Good morning, dear children. How are you all? Hope you all are fit and fine. This is once again Shalini Bhatia, your English teacher, and today we are going to study grammar. And from grammar, I have chosen the very interesting topic once again, that is reported speech. Okay? Now, what is reported speech? Reported speech is also known as direct and indirect speech or narration. In indirect speech, we convey the speaker's message in our own words. Thus, the message can be conveyed in two ways. Number one, direct speech, and number two, indirect speech. Okay? Now, direct speech is known as repeating the exact words spoken, and indirect speech is known as reporting the words. But the question occurs how to report or how to use indirect speech. There are certain rules to make changes. Okay? Those are, first of all, let us know how it changes. The changes of direct and indirect speech depends on some factors like modals, reporting verb, place, time, tense, pronoun, etc. Okay? Like can changes into could in indirect speech. May changes into might. Similarly, must changes into had to, would have to. Should remains same in indirect speech. That is should. Might remains same. Might. Could. Would. Ought to, once again, ought to also remains same in the indirect speech. Let's have some examples. He said, I can cook food. He said that he could cook food. They said, we may go to Canada. They said that they might go to Canada. She said, I must finish the work on Monday. She said that she had to finish the work on Monday. Now, modals that remains unchanged are should, might, could, would, ought to. Example, Kanika said, I ought to avoid junk food. Kanika said that she ought to avoid junk food. Now students, according to the reporting verb, changes are made in direct sentences or the sentences in inverted commas. If the reporting verb is in past tense, then the direct sentence is changed in its past tense. The tense of direct speech remains unchanged when the reporting verb is in the present or future tense. If the direct sentence contains the universal truth, then it remains unchanged in the indirect speech. Let's have some more example. Naveen said he is young. Naveen said that he was young. Isha says, I am pretty. Isha says that she is pretty. Rohan will say, I am tall. Rohan will say that he is tall. They said the sun rises in the east. Since this is a universal truth, so the tense will remain the same. They said that the sun rises in the east. Okay? Now changes as per tense. Present tense changes into past tense. Present continuous changes into past continuous. Present perfect changes into past perfect. Past simple, simple past changes into past perfect. Past continuous changes into past perfect continuous. Simple future changes into present conditional. Future continuous changes into conditional continuous. Okay? Now let's have some more example. Hina said, I walk. Hina said that she walked. Deepak said, I am having tea. Deepak said that he was having tea. Aisha said, Honey has left for school. Aisha said that Honey had left for school. Vidisha said, Ananya took pasta. Vidisha said that Ananya had taken pasta. Okay? They told we were living in Paris. They told that they had been living in Paris. Now students, how there are changes in place and time. Words are changed in an indirect speech to replace nearness from distance. Okay? Now how it changes? Let us know the rules for it. In direct speech, the word is now and now is changes into then. In indirect speech, similarly, here changes into there. Today changes into that day. Tomorrow changes into the next day. Last week changes into the previous week. This changes into that. Tonight, that night. Ago, before. Thus, so. Come, go. Next, following. Okay? Now, what are the rules for interrogative sentences? This is most important. Let us know about this also. There are certain rules of direct and indirect speech for interrogative sentence conversions. Number 1, the reporting verb said or said to is changed in asked, demanded, ordered, inquired as per the nature of the sentence. Number 2, while a sentence starts with reporting verb, then at the conversion time, if or whether is used as the joining clause. Number 3, in case the sentence starts from WH, question words, then no extra conjunction is used. Let's have some examples. Ravi said, what is Hina doing? Ravi asked me what Hina was doing. Isha said, will she come for lunch? Isha asked if she would come for lunch. The boy asked, where do you stay? The boy inquired where I stayed. Okay? Now let's know some rules for pronoun. The first person in reported speech changes according to the subject of the reporting speech. Okay? In direct speech, if I is there, it will change into he or she in indirect speech. You changes into he, she, they. We changes into they. They remains same. He remains same. She remains same. Similarly, it remains same. Us changes into them. Our changes into their. His changes into his. That means remains same. Okay? Let's have some examples of pronouns. Vidya said, I am a good girl. Vidya said that she was a good girl. I told him, you have finished the work. I told them that they had finished the work. He said, she is in Delhi. He said that she was in Delhi. So students, this is all in today's session. I have taught you all the rules for it. The more you practice, the more you will have perfection. So this is all in today's session. meet you soon in another Zoom class. Till then, take care of yourselves. Goodbye for now.
अरे मम्मा